honey, I feel like you've been trying to juggle a whole lot. Like juggling your goals, relationships, your emotions, and you still manage to show up for other people. But deep down, you feel like you're being stretched. Okay? Just stretched. And I feel like your energy, I don't want to say it's running thin, but you're just stretching yourself out. But here's the thing. You're doing better than you think right about now, okay? You're not behind. You're in refinement mode, okay? You're being tested with certain decisions that you're making right now. And they're big ass fucking decisions. Whether to go back to something familiar or to keep walking in the unknown. And that tension is real. But I'm going to tell you straight. Comfort doesn't equal growth. Wherever you're comfortable, you're not growing. If you're uncomfortable a lot of the times, that's where you gain your comfortability. You know exactly what it is that you deserve. And baby, it is not crumbs. Okay? Your money? Yeah. It's been a little bit of a weird spot too. You might be watching your coins like, yo, why does it feel like I'm putting in work but not seeing any returns? But don't trip. Don't trip. I feel as if you're planting seeds. That's so funny because literally I was just gardening yesterday. You know how guys are always talking about tend to your garden when it comes to a new moon, full moon. And we just had a new moon, okay? Now, this is the season where everything starts making sense, okay? All of the hard work you put in, you probably already started getting a few things and started recognizing, damn, all of my hard work is worth it. You might not see the full harvest yet, but things are starting to pick up, okay? I feel like you've been laying down a certain type of foundation that's here for long-term money, not fast flips. Like, you're going to be building a legacy. And it's been taking a lot of time, kind of like dripping through a faucet, okay? And low-key, the universe has been showing you your value by removing you from people, places, and situations or certain environments that were never really matching your worth. And it might have hurt. It might have, been like, oh shit, whatever. But you didn't lose. You gained clarity from losing those people, places, and things. From those things being removed from your life. Okay? In other ways that you were probably making money. It just didn't pan out for you. And on another note, I feel like that with that, emotionally you're healing. It's like you even take your time when you're speaking to people. You're not so aggressive. It's like more of a sweet side. It's like you've been through so much that now you're just more cautious of who gets access to your heart. And that's not fear. I feel like that's more so wisdom that you gained. But don't let your past wounds, make you feel cold. The energy that I feel is that it's kind of like somebody wanting to show up for you emotionally. But you got to let your walls down just a little bit. You got to let your walls down. You got to be open. You might have some tough conversations that might be coming through. You might not want to talk about it, but I feel as if the way you answer is going to be a little bit more softer. And you're going to give a true, honest answer. And if you don't have an answer, you're going to say that. Like, I can't even think of how to answer that. And just remember, you're not too much for anybody. You're not hard to love. You're just no longer willing to shrink for people. And that's the fucking beauty of it all. That's the beauty. You're not willing to shrink down or to fit in anybody else's motherfucking box. Like, you are who you are, and you want people to accept you as you are. And I also feel like you've been craving like a connection on a deeper level. It may not be romance, but like soul tribe energy. I'm getting like to be a part of a team, to like feel purpose, to have inner peace, to have consistency, to like build something from the ground up. This could be like job or situational. I just feel like more it's like team camaraderie, okay? I feel like that's that vibration. That'll make you feel even more so complete. Because you'll have stability, support, safety, and it will. But the thing you gotta do, make sure you clean your motherfucking house first, okay? Meaning your mentally, emotionally, and physically, your house. It might even be your other house, but you know what I'm saying. Because what's coming next is really big, okay? So it's as if you're prepping really for that. There's going to be a shift coming in. It's like an invitation to the life that you always dreamed of. Because right now, you're in a major transformation portal right now. Major transformation portal. So, of course, you're going to be tested. Shit from the past is going to start popping up, okay? And people, places, things might start circling back. Don't bite. That's the thing. You can't bite. Because this version of you is not going to match that vibe anyways. You're going to be disappointed and find out that the grass is not greener on the other side anyways. You've grown way too much to go backwards, okay? Somebody or something impulsive might try to rush you back in, acting like they change. This could be a business opportunity. This could be an old friendship, an ex-situationship. This could be something, a vice that you used to use might pop up. Some way, some behavior, something might pop up. But energy doesn't lie. So remember that. Okay? Especially if it's a person. Energy doesn't lie. And I feel like right now you don't have time for bullshit. Okay? You're building something real and it's long term. And your new season is going to require some new motherfucking boundaries. It's going to require some new focus. It's going to require some new habits. So please, don't water dead plants just because they used to bloom for you. Okay? You have to remember that you are the garden now. I'm going in. I feel like I'm going in right now. You are the garden right now. You are it. You're the garden. So, I just really needed you to hear that. I really needed you to hear that. And just know, just continue to remember, you're not crazy. You're still healing. If you have like little moments pop up here and there, you're not behind. Remember, you're always in alignment. Okay? It's just things. This is what life is all about. This is what happens. You get tested. Okay? Just to see. I call it checking your gangster. To see how are you going to respond, or are you going to react. You shouldn't react. You should respond. Okay? Even when shit gets uncomfortable. Even when it gets a little lonely. This part of your life is sacred. So you have to handle this with intention. And when all of your blessings hit, all of your manifestations that you intentionally manifested come through for you, don't be surprised. Just remember, I told you it was coming. So make sure you stay grounded. Stay ready, is what I was going to say. Stay ready. Stay ready. I got you. I love you.